let's kind of show off a little more of this game, eh? That come from the British Isle, and my brain kind of has a bit of that accent stuck in it. That guy right there just pointed out, I've never seen a guy on there. I don't know why. I've never seen any kind of figures with the fountains that I can remember. But again, it's been years since I played it. Listen to I'll make it the best video ever made. Is pretty much, yeah, so she's been come a bit earlier, so I'm kind of having to figure things out as I go here. So, I'm able to do with some kids. Some other kids, for some reason, just want to cause me torture and pain. But yeah, we were trying. We're going to find the temple, but then interruption. I think that, or yeah, it was interruption because I think the time was so short. Yeah, that's how great I remember and how much I watch my own videos. No, I don't. I can't stand my own voice. I can barely watch through. I don't know. I just wear it that way. That's why I'm trying to get a little more confidence in myself. Let's see if I can get. Okay, nope, no. No. I'll come back to you later. Okay, why do I hit that? Darn, it is the wrong button. Okay, maybe this is where they're saying, because I can't remember. Which direction am I even going? I think I got mixed up in my direction. I think they said southwest or northwest. I don't think they said to go that direction, so I'm going to turn back. Maybe? I don't know. Because here's the thing, I forgot to write down which direction he said before I decided to jump into another game, and yeah, I am very bad at that. It was my whole bad in that one. Going to try to get around that a little bit. Okay. We're gonna see what we can do. Okay, we've got one Sonic Falls. I don't know why, but I want to land here. Okay, did I already see this? I want to see it. There's something over here. I still wish they would do better a little bit for this, you know, putting a little more strength towards where there are these little things right here. These people. Yeah, these shadows of the past, I'm going to call them that. There we go. Alright, apparently been happening everywhere. Stop saying such things, you're scaring me. Again, I still, though, love that bit of world building. I think that needs to happen a lot more. Come on! Really with the tree! With the tree! With the tree. Okay, okay, you know what? The heck was your tree? You know what you did. You know what you did. Okay. Alright. So we're going to try to remember which direction. Okay, here's a different direction I haven't been, so maybe this is what he's talking about. Mr. Fox, who wants to go and insult a sweet old man. He was trying to socially distance himself, okay? And for anybody else, if you're thinking I have a haircut, no, I just used my bun. So no, I'm not even willing to go out for a haircut, but even then I still probably wouldn't. I like my hair long. I can do so many things with it. It's fun to, you know, put color. Alright, I was not expecting this is where this would be. Okay, you know what? We're gonna come down here. Whee! What in the heck do we got here? That something reaches too far. I hope that he stretches himself too thin. Alright, cool. You know, I'm hoping to say that if he thinks, you know, he's that and he's not, then yeah, he should probably have some big bag for that. But yeah, these are some big structures. Again, I really would have loved if this thing got like an anniversary edition. I'd love to see what this could be. I mean, seriously, as I've said before, and I will keep saying, this would be. Oh, look at that! The little lamb loves me. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I meant that they were girly, but I don't give a care. Look at the little bunnies. Look at the little bunnies. Look at all these little bunnies. Oh my goodness. Let's go find some more little bunnies. Little bunnies. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I don't care if there was the sheep like alpaca that looked like that I couldn't even. No. Bob and Cheryl. I don't know why, but it just fits. I don't know Bob and Cheryl at the same time who are a couple. I know them, because I forget names all the time. I seriously do forget names. So, like, almost all the time. It's very funny, but again, look at so, let's take on what we see. Oh, thank you. Thank you for telling me that. That is wonderful to know that quality is not sufficient. I have it in the Boondocks. What do you think? Why do you think there's at least a delay of 5 seconds or more? It's not just the transmission, it is partially there. Hopefully it's not too bad. I'm keeping an eye on it this time. Because I think that's what happened with some of the others, is I did that, and that's the reason I'm not using the VR set, or else, seriously, I would be right now introducing you to the coolest experience I had. There is a VR game that is amazing, and I think is the groundwork for something that could be stupendous and the best edutainment, with the actual purposes of the edu part of the edutainment really coming through. I think it's like the room where it happened or something. I can't remember exactly its name. If ever I get on my menu, I will have to write that down, and that's why, again, I should have a notepad. But you literally can go into famous works of art and really kind of get into an artist's style. They only had 3 available at the time, but just in those 3, you went through those 3 through different seasons, different times of day, different color swaps, different theming, and it was amazing. And again, it wasn't great, but it was just, if ever I get a chance to talk about it, I am going to be talking about that game and the potential it has, and I really think some bigger, is the same guys? Okay, yeah, that's the same guys, same guys. But seriously, it's a game if I can figure out no, fly, 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 fly. I know I can't fall, but I don't want to fall. Okay, why am I horrible at aiming? Okay, no, that's actually where I want to go. Darn. Okay, come on. Yes. Thank you, tree. It's just like when I skate. My only way of stopping is hitting something, and it works. Hitting things. A very underrated method. Again, I just wish that the X wasn't also your flying button. Okay, I know I saw some. Okay, there they are. There's the guys. Okay. I just keep wanting to hit. Oh, I might play to Kingdom Hearts and Jack, where you just want to hit that O. Okay, just gonna hit the lantern here. The river has fallen. What of the spirit fish? Is he safe? I mean, again, not to dog on anybody's religious thing, but it still sounds funny. I mean, it's just the rhythm. Spirit fish. Yeah, it's just a sound, not the concept. The sound is very funny when you say it really fast. Spirit. Yeah, still funny. Okay. Now we're gonna get over that bridge, and I know that this probably means I am not finding that temple, but I want to make sure I got everybody talking up and saying what they need to say, so I understand it. Whoa, okay, that was a nice piece there. I did not expect that. I did not expect that. Again, Nintendo learned. Oh, look at that, look at that. Oh my goodness, you even have things like graffiti. It doesn't do anything when I do this, but oh wow. This is what that sky should have been in Skyward Sword. Oh, it would have explained your ruins, you would have, and we already saw that there's actually looking like there's a cause to this destruction here. And we're really coming to understand what it was like at those times. I know Skyward Sword's introduction's pretty good, but it really doesn't bring it home until you really could see something. So I just would love the more graphical fidelity of this particular game with, you know, not even Skyward Sword's graphics. I don't feel that would work fully here, but give me a little bit of Breath of the Wild with a little more paper look. Oh, this thing would just pop. You'd have something that could go further and, you know, get better. I'd say, like, give me the ruins of Skyward Sword. Give me the flight mechanics of Skyward Sword. And then just get the whole story of this thing. And then get the population and secrets that this thing has. So kind of get at the population rate. Because I will actually go through Breath of the Wild just to go and explore those things. Okay, I see that light, but I also want to go and see what this other stuff up here is. Why is there so much space up here? Is there a light up here? Well, I guess you see, like, walls that could easily have been somewhere. I'm loving this. I shouldn't be. But I am. I'm loving just this world that it builds. I kind of wish that these places kind of had a little more individuality. We kind of see a little bit of it, but other than that, I kind of say this is what this is what I would want if I was to soar through the sky and have islands in the sky. Okay, looks like we got a few places we can check out here before we enter in that temple. I'm keeping an eye because I also see a person here. Whee! Shadow light person! Shadow of a light person! Shadows of the past, show yourselves! Alright, okay, whoa, come on, no. I need to get to the temple before the time runs out here. Alright. Looks like an old campsite over there. Wonder if there's something interesting left behind. I don't know why I did that country, but I feel like country is the right way to say it. I think he agrees with me. I think he completely agrees with me. So we're gonna just go. See what this old campsite he's seeing is. So where is he seeing this? Is it over here? I think we established there wasn't anything over here. Okay, so he's looking at that rock and through that way. I mean, just to a point where you just have a giant rock sitting there. That's all that's there, it's just a giant rock. This is how you do those empty spaces when you have to do them. Oh, okay, here we go. This is good because this way we won't have to try to come back here every single time. Okay, because I think these are our save points. Okay, cool. And again, nobody here. Alright, we just gotta remember where the guy's looking from his rock. Is that the rock? I think that's the rock. Okay. Is the place we already checked? I can't remember. See, this is how bad my memory is. And how bad my aim is! Come on. No, not through the clouds. Okay, cool. I found Twilight Lake. Oh, I found the campsite. Oh, no. We're getting to the campsite. I will bet you learn to bank. No. Oak, why must you go and torment me so? Alright, let's see if it's here. Where was the campsite? I just saw it. Like, if I'm like... Bunny! You went down like by the bunnies that my neighbor shot. They really shouldn't have messed with the flowers. You can tell how far west I am by that. So if you want to tell them figure out where Americans live from, if they're from the Northeast, it's very unlikely that they will mention that as like a casual thing. Oh yeah, they just shot it out back. They might. There are areas, but generally that's the thing you'll hear more in the West, especially. I don't know if the South has as much. I know that you talk with most people from the West. That seems to be a thing. I don't know what it is. Oh yeah, but she's getting on my nerve. Like, there's an area that I used to live in, and you actually could take a bow and shoot a deer. You couldn't use a gun, but you could use a deer. Others would just use their cars. I know it sounds sad and all that, but welcome to the West. Oh, okay. Whoa. Okay. Oh, thank you. We got through that. Okay, I did not want to have to try going back through this whole entire thing. I'm strangely having the hardest time landing on the largest pieces of the ground here. Okay, this is one of the largest pieces here, and somehow I can't land on it. Okay, anything to these campsites? Ooh, story. Okay, let's see. Don't know what voice I'm going to use. We're going to just kind of feel it out. I don't remember his voice, so I'm going to make up something new. I am Johan of the Southern Islands. This is my third and final record of my travels in the land of gods. I happened upon the fox just as I was about to leave for home. he said in the middle of the road, and seemed to laugh silently, as if to some hidden joke. I spoke in anger. My people are dying. Why is this happening? Because if I'm going to ask anyone, it's a two-tailed fox who is sitting right there. Because he's just sitting and laughing. That's a great person to ask, and probably that they're going to tell me all the honest answers. Yes, that's very trustworthy. Okay, I get for people of certain religions, not so much of a problem, but for us, that is a little on the fun side. His smile seemed sad. The darkness called. Okay. He smiled to the darkness without. Heal your people to be healed. This is not your path, your hall. What path? You mean exploring? Okay, well, how does he heal his people? Maybe start with that. I do not know what to say, and I did not know what to say, and stared after him as he left. Later, I realized he was right. It was not my path, but one for my whole people. Oh yeah, there you go. Even if the fire is going like, nah, you're not supposed to be walking. Go do it. I'm gonna wait for the other person. This guy said, nah, I'm gonna bring everybody on this path. You ain't stopping me. As I passed the Twilight Lake, I met with Kara for the first time. She showed me the Eventide Sanctuary and asked me to gather everyone I knew. This is a refuge. This is the refuge we had hoped for. I will journey home again, and I will guide my people here. I will see my only child Rhea again. I will bring her hope. I think Rhea is the one we have who's buried up there, maybe, on the last place we were at. Oh, I mean, I could keep it, but I forgot to get notepad, people. Always remember, if you're a lore hound, keep your notepad on hand. Also, if you have bad sense of direction. Yeah, like not remembering if it's south or northwest. That's probably a good time to go and get one of those. Though interesting, I don't see any of the like spirit things here versus a lot of the other places where we've seen them. This is like one of the places I was expecting they would be. I mean, come on, this is like one of the most obvious. This is why I'm saying, come on, can we get a little bit? These guys just need the help. To be able to do that. Okay, so we'll get back on track, and we're gonna try with that after I see what's over here. Okay, got one island, and then I will come here, I swear. But this thing has somebody here, so exit. Yes, thank you, tree. Just like skating. Seriously, how I rollerblade was literally my way. And even skating, my trick was not to slow down, it was to hit something. You hit something, you can get it. And I can still remember one time I was on a cruise before the, you know, one of the better cruise lines that knows when to shut down, for instance. And again, it's the only time I've ever been on one. And it was just a very lucky break. And I still remember when I had to learn to skate, I actually crashed into everybody. So I can imagine if I was flying all the planes in the sky, if I was actually this bird, they would all fall down if I survived through the propellers, because I would hit every single one of them, or make them have to feel like they have to judge. Hey, look. Hey, have a look. I've never seen so much water. Okay, if you're the people from Yohal's, how did you survive? I saw all the places so far, and it seems, as far as I can tell, a lot of water. A lot of water. About the same amount in some places. So I'd love to know where your logic for that came from. Okay, I can stop now. I will go and enter the temple. But yeah, you can tell I'm a lore hound, so I love looking at all these little places. Like literally, I got a little distracted last night. I was actually trying to figure out how Snow Peak Temple works, because I realized there's some problems with it if we look from a basic structural. But again, there could be rooms I don't see. Though still, it just didn't make too much sense, you know. Usually, it's kind of like it's designed in two different ways, which was the thing. If ever I could figure out a way to. I forgot what the system is called, but there's a thing. My brain is really kind of fried. It doesn't know, but it's a thing that allows me to show you what's on the way. But I would have shown you that this is the biggest problem I have with Sticky Drums is Snow Peak Manor. It mentioned it's neither a mansion nor is it a fort. I don't know what it is. I think maybe it was converted. If ever I can, I will someday give some cells of lore, because I seriously have whole entire stacks full of paper on it. Because it's like, you see something making sense and not making sense. I was raised on mysteries, so if something has any semblance of sense, I have to investigate it. Okay, seeing everybody here, walking, confident, yeah. Seeing all your bones. Your bones are beautiful. You have beautiful bones, sir. Very beautiful. Gorgeous. Just perfectly gorgeous, sir. Okay, yep, you got that too. Okay, okay, okay. Nobody else here? Nobody else want to say anything? What you, sir? Nope, nope, nothing to say. Just gonna keep walking. And yeah, this makes sense. You run, you little skeletons with weird symbols on your face. I'm almost wondering, maybe this has a connection to Journey. Because these symbols are so familiar to me. I'm just getting reminded of Journey, which again, I still need to do another playthrough. See whoever we can get to play with us. That would be awesome. Yeah, and if you noticed I was playing Journey at the same time and you came into the I'm cool with you playing. You would say, hey, look, I'm playing with you. Let's work together. I would go like, yeah, cool. It's just how I am. I'm happy to work with whoever's willing to work. Alright, so let's open this temple, because we finally made it. After 4 episodes it took us to get here, where I can tell you within most games we'd already be at the first area. But nope, I take my time. Especially if it's good storytelling, as I said. Good environmental storytelling is going to keep me compelled to look everywhere but where I'm supposed to. No, I gotta keep this on, because then I can see where all the people went. Because maybe you went on this thing. Okay, so we go down the stairs, not falling off the stairs, and not tripping like I would. Okay. I forgot that it does that. Okay, so as I said, so far the puzzles have been pretty easy. I don't remember any of the puzzles here, so I'm going to have to get a bit of a reminder. But I think a lot of the problem I have is usually from jumping. Because I am like one of the worst at jumping. In most games, because I have a problem with prediction of space, so I kind of can't really tell when something's at a certain level. I think it's at one place and it's actually another. It's kind of like it, for those of you who are nearsighted or farsighted, when you have to try to do it without your glasses. It's not usually that you're putting your hand where you think the object is, not where it actually is. Best way I can describe it. Very drippy here, very drippy. We made it! Yay! Yes, we did, sir. You finally realized we together have made it to the first temple. As I've said, after 4 episodes, we finally have done this. We have finally reached the place. And probably I'm going to have to quit before we can even do one of the puzzles of this place, because I am always having to have a certain somebody. Okay, dude, your back hurt that much, man. Why don't you just take a rest before you came in here? We'll be safe here. Well, you might have been, but you left it. So probably not as safe now. Okay. Oh, I never noticed this. Okay, so that's Kara. You want to have fun with that, you go ahead. I mean, there was a lot of things to reference with their language, and that's the thing. I love it when there's actual languages to work with. Yeah, I can actually go through Skyward Swords and have fun. I can go through a lot of the games. I went through TP, had fun. I love it when I can translate things in the game, even if it's just one-to-one transcription. Taking the time to do that is just too much fun. For me. Not for everybody else. That's why I do that when I'm not playing with you guys as much as you may think I'm taking the time. This is nothing. In comparison to what more slower hands will do, will take hours. Okay, it was nice and big. Got at least some place that could become cities, maybe. Oh, and wait, did you have him climb up this? You having Grandma climb up this? Okay, my grandma had you came from that bed. I could tell you, no. Dude, you're carrying her. Because you respect your grandmama that much. Put it on your back if you don't have to. Do whatever it takes because you love your grandmama. Or grandpapa. You did act like a grandpapa or grandmama. You respect that. Alright, now we're gonna eat up. Oh, nice helping. See, even wonderful lessons for the kids there. Helping each other is awesome. As well as doing things on your own. It's a little mix. Mixing it up. Oh, there's so much right over here. I kind of, again, wish there were some things to collect, some things to do a little bit more. Okay, if I'm going to read this, I gotta take myself this way. Because literally, I'm getting wheelchair clumps in my throat. Okay. Okay, what do we got? Why did I put my hair? I don't know. I just like putting my hair. Alright, let's read this thing. Twilight Guardian opened her eyes and the light of the light of the sun and moon shining together. So every day? Because seriously, the moon, all but except for maybe on new moon type days, but really the moon, as long as it's reflecting light and is in that same area of the globe, it's doing so. Wouldn't it have done it all the time? That's kind of the weirdest way to put that. She sat down and calmly took both in her sky hands, bringing balance to light and shadow. But okay, I can get the shadow. At least they use a term that kind of makes sense, because a lot of the things about the moon is actually more related to shadow. With her right hand, she released the sun to let the people back from the dream. With her left, she flings the moon into the night sky so that people may dream at all. Oh, so their division is more by the dream and being awake and asleep, rather, two drivers. Okay, well, it's actually kind of a deep point. She is the heartbeat of the seasons, at the center of the world, the breath of life and order, and probably some other stuff, but I'm not going to mention it, so have fun. Figuring out for yourself. Grow up a little bit. Okay, just gonna sneak back over here. Again, if they'd had... This shows you there could have been some really interesting concepts coming through here. That's why I say if we're making an anniversary edition or another company picks this up, try remaking this and have some fun. The Zelda would be kind of jealous of you a little bit. Yes, again, I try not looking up too much information with these games, only so that I can really assess them more based off their own merit. If I have some basic knowledge and stuff that I couldn't avoid, it was going to happen, I was going to learn about it. Well, this place looks so gosh darn safe, don't it? So safe. I mean, the ruined campsite just really brings it home how safe this place was. And how safe certain people are with that instead of maybe getting something below or something else. No. Stand right in the drinking water, great idea. Okay, so we got some deeper depths here. But one thing I like about this game, so far as you can already tell, is even the temples. This is something that always would get me with Zelda type games and other types of games. Look at just what I was playing last time, which was Jak and Daxter. And tell me how that temple made any sense. Any of their temples made any gosh darn sense. They didn't. There's a few of them that you can make sense from, but a lot of the time the precursor temple. Well, is that an energy generating plan? What was it? I'm having problems telling it. Still better than certain other ones. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Why did you have that building there? This one gives us reason for some of this building. This is where I wish games would do this, is because again, I'm a lore hound. I like it when I see things like that. Oh, look at that, they're all gathering round. Oh my goodness, he's playing an instrument. Somehow the instrument is like a skeleton of a living thing, but the clothes aren't. Seriously, anybody noticing? They're completely naked, but he can hold an object. And we can see the object, but we can't see their clothing. Unless they were all wearing leotards, I have some questions. Alright, what's this say? Man has paws that cannot run, but chases longingly the sun. Man has wings that cannot fly, but he will always seek the sky. Man has eyes that cannot see, but watch eternity. Man is lost, unknowingly in danger. To him, to his own mind, always a stranger. So you were singing this giant thing here? Was it the only song you knew? Did you have other plummets? Because they're not saying Yeti. That would be kind of boring if that's the only song you had. My opinion, but you know, to each their own. Oh yeah, so safe, wonderful, safe place. We love it so much. Okay, this is a confusing labyrinth right now. Okay, oh, look at it. Okay, I can't get at this. This is a belief system. You don't get at that. Okay, so let's read part 1. I am Kara of the Thunder Islands. I had a strange dream that I will record here so that others may perhaps understand its meaning as I did. I had come to study the holy carvings in the lighthouse, in the land of gods. Wow, cool, that's what was there? Awesome. Trying to understand our heritage. As I reached out to touch some of the runes, it suddenly felt as if a warm hand passed over my eyes, and I fell asleep on the sacred stone. That or you was just dead tired because you probably flew all the way over there. I would do that too. Anyways, gotta go do this.